What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Garden with Barchuckin. I have winter rye that needs to be terminated. You can see it has seed heads. So I'm going to terminate more than half of this bed. And then some of these other seed heads, I'm going to try to let go until they create seed and see how that goes. I get to see if I can have some seed for next year this way. And then B, I like doing sourdough and stuff like that. So I may even try to mill some up if I can make a bread out of it. Like I said, at least half to 2/3 of this bed's going to get harvested right now. I'm just going to compost that material. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover this area with some leaves and let it break down for another few weeks before I start planting this out. So definitely want to protect my hands. I have this sickle that I got from my grandfather. And then I have this hori knife. We'll see which one kind of looks the best and go from there. Also, when I planted these, I planted them in bunches. So I can basically just grab and harvest a whole cluster. The only problem with the sickle is it does great for cutting the tops, but I have a bunch of the crowns still in the ground, which they have to be removed or it can go ahead and sprout more grass. I'm thinking after doing that, I'm going to go probably more of the hori route. That allows me to dig down and remove some of that root layer, but also cut out that material so hopefully I don't get any regrowth. The serrated edge on this hori is great for this. Okay, well, I'll bring you back in a little bit. Okay. Wow. That was a process. But in terms of harvesting the winter rye, that tends to be your best option because, as I said, if you end up leaving the crown of the plant, you can get new growth to start in there. So definitely terminating this that way for me in raised beds is the best way. Maybe if I had it on the ground, I could crimp it over or something, but for here, this is my best option. I had a bunch of the purple dead nettle kind of in and around these beds, so I'm trying to remove everything. It looks like there's little seeds there, but I'm going to end up basically hot composting this, so that's going to take care of all those issues with the seeds. I still need to add some compost and the leaves to the top of this, but I'm actually going golfing today, so I'm going to stop right now and probably bring you back tomorrow. Lowe's had these on sale, 2 for $14, so I figured I'd pick up some of this raised bed mix. And I don't know if these are, I have some grass. It looks like it's starting to try to regrow. So I don't know if that's seeds that didn't germinate or stuff from, I guess it looks more like, some crowns that I missed. So I will have to keep an eye on that. And I have some over here too. Right here. So you can see I missed that. and see how it starts to regrow. All in all, with how much material I removed out of here, it's not bad what I have left here. Well, shoot. I was hoping that filled it up, but I lucked out. I picked these guys up too. These were 5 for $10. I put 3 of these into 2 grow bags that I have that I'm going to start some turmeric and ginger in. So 14, 16, so $18 worth of soil. I probably will still add a little compost when I go to plant. The compost wasn't ready yet, so that's why I didn't go that route. But I will cover this up with some leaves. My bag's been over there for so long, the bottom is basically decomposed. And I'm just going to go ahead and water all this in, so hopefully these leaves kind of stay in place. Well, thanks for coming along, checking out Terminating the Winter Rye, and then prepping the bed for its next planting. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comments. Thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.